Tensions erupted at the prestigious NAACP Image Awards in what has become one of the most talked-about moments of the evening, a moment that was not caught on the televised portion of the event, but has since dominated headlines and sparked fierce debate online. The evening, meant to honor individuals excelling in the fields of art, culture, and social justice, took an unexpected turn when actress and singer Jennifer Hudson shared a warm, friendly hug with Prince Harry, a gesture that seemed innocuous at first glance but would reportedly set the stage for an emotionally charged confrontation with Meghan Markle. Witnesses at the awards show recounted the seemingly casual embrace between Hudson and Prince Harry as a moment of genuine camaraderie. Hudson and Harry share a history of charitable collaborations, particularly in areas of humanitarian work and community outreach, and their rapport appeared nothing out of the ordinary. However, what seemed like a simple exchange of pleasantries quickly turned into a backstage spectacle when Meghan Markle, who was present at the event, reportedly reacted with visible anger to the gesture. According to onlookers, Meghan's demeanor shifted dramatically as she observed the interaction. What followed was an intense and reportedly uncomfortable confrontation between Meghan and Jennifer Hudson backstage, a moment that Hudson later described as sharp and unexpected during an appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers. The tension was palpable, Hudson revealed, as Meghan approached her with what witnesses described as a pointed and icy tone. Hudson recounted that the Duchess's reaction seemed disproportionate to the situation, leaving her caught off guard and scrambling to de-escalate the confrontation. Behind the scenes, the atmosphere reportedly grew strained. Meghan's anger was not subtle, and her frustration appeared to boil over during the interaction, according to those who were present. One source described the encounter as uncomfortable to watch, noting that the energy backstage shifted dramatically following the confrontation. Meghan reportedly left the event shortly afterward, visibly upset, and declined to engage further with other attendees. Prince Harry, on the other hand, drew attention for his noticeable silence during the ordeal. Witnesses claim he remained passive and distant, choosing not to intervene or mediate the tense exchange between his wife and Hudson. This incident has reignited a storm of speculation and criticism about the dynamics of Meghan and Harry's relationship, with public opinion divided sharply along familiar lines. Many have seized on Meghan's reaction as evidence of what they describe as controlling or possessive behavior, pointing to a string of previous reports that have painted the Duchess as overly sensitive and insecure in the spotlight. Critics have accused Meghan of acting out of jealousy, unable to tolerate Harry's friendly interactions with other women, no matter how benign. Social media platforms exploded with debate, as some users condemned Meghan's behavior, branding it toxic and territorial. "This isn't the first time we've seen Meghan overreact to something completely innocent," one Twitter user wrote, referencing past incidents where Meghan's demeanor at public events has come under scrutiny. Others drew comparisons to earlier reports suggesting that Meghan has clashed with members of Harry's circle, with some claiming she has alienated him from long-standing friends and family connections. At the same time, a vocal contingent of Meghan's supporters rushed to her defense, arguing that the intense public pressure and relentless criticism she faces could have contributed to her emotional response. "We don't know what kind of mental toll being in the public eye has taken on her," one commenter noted. "She's constantly under a microscope, and sometimes people crack under the weight of it all." For this group, the confrontation with Hudson is less a reflection of Meghan's character and more a symptom of the immense stress she endures in her role as a global figure married to a British royal. Prince Harry's role, or lack thereof, in the situation has also drawn scrutiny. Critics of the couple's dynamic pointed to Harry's apparent reluctance to address or defuse the confrontation, suggesting that his passive response highlights an imbalance of power in their relationship. "He just stood there," one source remarked. "He didn't say a word. It was as if he was trying to make himself invisible." This passivity has fueled speculation that Harry is either unwilling or unable to challenge Meghan's behavior, raising questions about the nature of their partnership. The confrontation comes at a time when the Duke and Duchess of Sussex remain polarizing figures on the global stage. Once celebrated as a modern and progressive couple determined to carve out their own path away from the constraints of royal life, the pair has since faced mounting criticism, with public opinion increasingly divided over their decisions and public personas. Incidents like the one at the NAACP Image Awards only add fuel to the fire, serving as fodder for both critics and defenders alike. Observers have pointed out that Meghan's reaction may have been exacerbated by the high-stakes nature of the event itself. The NAACP Image Awards, which celebrate achievements in art and activism within the Black community, are a significant cultural moment. For Meghan, who has spoken openly about her biracial heritage and her efforts to use her platform to advocate for diversity and inclusion, the awards were likely a meaningful and deeply personal event. In this context, her reaction to what she may have perceived as an affront or a challenge to her place beside Harry could have been heightened by the pressures of the evening. As the debate rages on, both Meghan Markle and Jennifer Hudson have remained tight-lipped about the specifics of the incident, with neither addressing the confrontation in detail outside of Hudson's brief remarks on Seth Meyers' show. Prince Harry, too, has remained silent, as is his custom when controversies surrounding his personal life arise. The lack of clarity has only deepened the public's fascination with the story, as speculation continues to swirl about what really happened behind the scenes. The fallout from the incident is unlikely to fade quickly. For some, it has further cemented Meghan's reputation as a divisive figure, while for others, it underscores the immense pressures she faces as one of the most scrutinized women in the world. Whether viewed as an overreaction or a moment of vulnerability, Meghan's confrontation with Jennifer Hudson at the NAACP Image Awards will undoubtedly remain a flashpoint in the ongoing narrative of the Sussexes' life in the public eye. The incident has once again cast a spotlight on the challenges of navigating fame, relationships, and public perception in an age where every gesture, every word, and every reaction is subject to intense scrutiny.